537 Nashville's Morning News on Super Talk 99.7 WTN. Good morning to you. Dan Matt is here along with Johnny B. Ken Weaver. Time for the Gang of Three Amigos. And, guys, I've realized what it is that I want to be when I grow up.
A cowboy?
No? How about you, Johnny? Got any guesses as to what Mandis wants to be when he grows up?
Ah, man, I'm blank.
I want to be a low-rated, fired television talk show host for CNN.
Yeah, you may as well.
Because Don Lemon just wrapped up his settlement.
Yeah.
You know how much he got?
$6 million.
$24.5 million.
What? Wow.
Yeah. This dude, this is what drives me crazy. So just like these CEOs that run companies into the ground.
Exactly.
Wow.
And they get, tens of millions of dollars, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars in payout once they get fired.
Yeah.
Don Lemon, crappy ratings, did not, and here's the thing about Don Lemon, he did not follow the direction of the corporate muckety-muck programmers at CNN. Because remember, they wanted CNN to go a little more newsy direction, and they put him on the morning show and a couple of other women on either side of him, and it was low rated. He, by the way, was also a big time diva, if you will. I don't know what you call somebody who's got a big ego and difficult to deal with. And he said misogynistic things, and he offended his coworkers. And for all of that, low ratings, tough to deal with, doesn't follow direction. He gets fired. And he ends up getting $24.5 million in a settlement.
You know what?
How does that work?
I got to say, good for him, man.
Yeah.
You know what?
You can get it done, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, Don Lemon.
Gosh.
I just see, here's the thing that I don't understand.
Boy, business. Sure
$24 million.
When I finally get called into human resources and I'm handed my pink slip, you think they're going to give me, I'll be lucky if I get like 24 cents.
They might let you stop by the upstairs freezer and grab one of those old, honey buns.
Yes, as long as someone's with you. And they can buy it for you.
And the fake camera's turned on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's clearly, this is a guy not worth, the $24.5 million. I've always wondered.
Yeah, he was getting drunk and stoned at one of the CNN New Year's Eve bashes. He was in downtown Nashville at one of the bars downtown talking about how he was drunk and getting stoned.
Well, that's what they were doing on the air, too, with Anderson Cooper. So,
Right.
I mean, this is the environment that they foster. So I'm going to ask a crazy question.
Yeah.
So, drunk and stoned.
Yeah,
I always kind of thought it was one or the other. Johnny?
No, you can do both.
Can you?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me check the internet.
So what happens when you're...
Can you be
Google
drunk
that.
and stoned at the same time?
Well, obviously Don Lemon is proof, apparently. But I've always thought that, because I'm not much of a drinker, whatever. Yeah. And so if you're drunk, then you're silly drunk. And if you're stoned, or some people are mean drunks. Mm-hmm. But then if you're stoned, you're sort of like, hey, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it seems to me like they're...
So you're hey-duding, and you're also, you're not steady on your feet. And you probably want to fight, but you don't have the energy.
You know what? How do you make sure that you're not an angry drunk? You get drunk and then you toke a few.
Smoke some weed, I guess.
Smoke some of the devil's lettuce.
Take that edge off. And then you start calling everybody you know about 2 a.m. and really making them mad.
The devil's lettuce.
I just wanted to call you and tell you I love you, man. Just think about it. Yeah. I actually had a guy do that one time. When I worked in early morning radio, he did not get a pleasant, he called me at 3 a.m. Hey, man, I just want to see what you're doing. So I'm getting ready to kill you. Okay, bye.
Well, I've had people walk up, during our events, which, by the way, we have one coming up on Super Tuesday.
Yeah.
And people will walk up to you at these events and, sometimes they're a little drunk.
Are they stoned?
Well, I don't know if they're no, I think they're drunk.
Okay.
Because when you're drunk is when, they show their affections.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
They want to hug you.
If you're stoned, they just want to hang out.
And eat.
And see if you got something to eat.
And eat. That's exactly. Hey, man, you got any chips in your pocket? Yeah. It's like, no,
chips.
I don't have chips in my pocket.
Hey, man, are they giving you free hors d'oeuvres here?
And that doesn't mean I'm happy to see you. Anyway, so, whatever.
Oh, boy. Yeah, but good for Don Lemon, man.
Yep.
$24 million.
If they're that stupid.
For running CNN into the ground.
You know what, Johnny? That's a great point. If they're that dumb that they not only paid him for that amount of time on CNN, then they justifiably fired him, then they go after, Lemon goes after them, and then they settle for 24.5. This is from Red State. Lemon's settlement will be far from the only significant payday he receives this year. Last month, it was announced that he would be launching his own show exclusively on the X platform.
Ah, there he goes.
Which Lemon praised as the biggest space for free speech in the world. It's interesting because didn't he come out and he said that he had spent more time listening and less time talking, and the more time that he spent listening, the more he realized that he was wrong on some stuff regarding, I don't know if I remember right, he felt like he was wrong on some of the stuff that he was saying regarding Donald Trump and some other things as well.
I thought that was Cuomo. Wasn't that Chris
That was Cuomo too. That was Cuomo too.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can find that.
What he thinks about Lemon's settlement.
Yeah.
Cuomo? Oh, God.
He's probably going, I should have had his agent.
And Caitlin Collins and Poppy Harlow.
Oh, yeah, don't you know they're thrilled.
Yeah, they're like, well, can we get fired, please?
Yeah, please fire us.
Please fire us. There are people who get these kind of of settlements are always the bad behavior people.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's like the good guys who end up getting let go, they never get this kind of settlement. It's only the a-holes.
Well, yeah, look at Enron. That was a great example.
Well, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. I'm gonna see now. I've got to find by the way, they talk about how Lemon was very much of a, he was taking part of this toxic culture, and so he was like a toxic culturist. Oh. So I can't find the thing where he was talking about where he felt like he was wrong. I'll find that before the end of the at the end of the show. You think anybody will listen or watch his show on X?
Sure.
Oh, yeah. They'll be...
Absolutely.
Really? You think so?
There'll be idiots that'll do
Not
that.
like Tucker Carlson, but yeah, there'll be people to watch it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess if it's going to be more of a talk show kind of a thing, then maybe that's what he'll do. I don't know.
But maybe now, with this big payout, he can afford to go see U2 as they end their residency at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Oh, yeah. They're getting ready to wrap that up. And
Bono, he's right up his alley.
Oh, Bono, yeah.
Wait, what did you say, Ken?
Bono's right up his alley.
I thought you said Bono.
He did. You
did say Bono. Oh, was that did you do that on purpose?
No.
Okay.
I actually did it. I actually said
so you
Bono.
you actually mixed up. I want to make sure we're all clear. You mixed up Sonny Bono and Bono from U2.
Right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, because they do look alike. Yoko Bono. Anyway,
is it too soon to make a joke about running into a tree? Is it too soon?
Yes.
Johnny, Ken?
Maybe.
Okay, moving right along.
Okay.
All right, moving right along.
Well, before we run into that tree, this is the lowest prices for the few remaining resale tickets they had on Ticketmaster as of yesterday.
Yeah.
The one for March 1st is just $1,073 for one show.
Wow.
And for the next day show on the March 2nd, just $1,001. So
for U2.
Yeah, for U2. The band of the people. The band that looks out for the little guy.
Yeah.
And charges him $1,000 to go see their show.
Hey, by the way, do you know that
so Don can go.
Yeah.
So did you
take a few people too.
Did you hear that U2 is recrafting one of their biggest songs for their final concert?
Recrafting it.
Yeah, they're recrafting it. They're changing the lyrics. Instead of singing hello, hello, they're going to sing goodbye, goodbye.
Okay.
I got it. You know what?
That's another.
Tonight at Zany's, ladies and gentlemen, giving you a preview today.
Oh, you know this in Vertigo.
Damn, that's live.
Hello, hello. Well, you know that song, Ken.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, goodbye, goodbye.
I like how Bono's voice sounds on it.
Whatever. You know what? You guys need to work on your sense of humor.
Dan,
the problem is not my comedy. The problem is you two.
That's the best Dan joke I've heard so far.
Yeah.
Really? Should I throw that down with Chris Hand at 8:35? I could get the resting hand face that I get from him. What did we say? Who was it that we said I had a resting? Oh, who was it that had a resting? It wasn't a bee face. It was something else.
It was Brother Chris Hand. He had some sort of resting face.
What was it that we said about Chris? It was a resting.
Can't remember.
Yeah.
Dad face.
No,
something.
it wasn't a dad face.
Oh.
Yeah, you did. You said he had a disapproving dad face.
Yeah, disapproving dad face.
9707, by the way, says, it's you, Dan.
I think we do need to have a Dan Mandis night at Zany's. I really do. Make it a fundraiser. Mm-hmm. We'll raise money we'll put you on stage. And you won't be there by yourself. We'll all go.
What we need to do is we need to go back through all of our shows and find Dan jokes and make that one of our best ofs.
That's what we need to do. By the way, Mario says, please do not repeat that joke. Apparently 3183 says what we said about Chris Hand is he has resting fart face.
No. We never said that.
I don't know if there is a resting fart face.
Yeah, I don't know that either.
You know what? I think that we did. Because more than one person has said that.
Really?
I don't remember anybody.
There has got to be some context we're missing.
There's got to be.
That seemed to be funny at the time.
Good grief.
But now it's like resting fart face. Who comes up with that? Apparently, I would blame you two. It had to be one of you two.
I don't think I came up with that.
Oh, come on, John. It had to be you or
I would
Ken.
take credit if I did, but no.
Oh, my.
7,600. That was it. Nick says, with a voice like that, thank God talk radio is free. I think he's talking about my voice. 9047, Dan, keep your day job. Oh, trust me. If they would like to allow me not to keep my day job and give me $24.5 million like they're giving Don Lemon, then I would go home and I'd tell bad jokes to Bandit. and you know what? I'd get the same reaction from Bandit that I usually get from you two. I love you both.
We've been begging liberals for years. We'll shut up. We will never. I promise. If you will just give me, just say $1 million. Just give me $1 million. I'll go home. I'll never come out. I'll sing Clint out for groceries. I'll just hang around the house.
You know what?
The most I'll do is I'll walk around the yard and wave at you as you drive by.
Yeah.
$1 million, man. You get a hell of a TV.
Yeah.
And a lot of cable channels. You never have to leave the house.
No. I just start smoking weed again. Just sit inside, watch television.
Yes, sir.
Until I finish out my life.
Can I come over?
Mario says that you could drink and get high all day.
Yeah.
And that brings us full circle to the beginning of the bit. So I'm going to just call it right there. 5:50.